job losses in the mining sector, illegal mining, issues affecting farm workers and those in domestic work. All of these are set to take center stage at the northwest leg of Cosatu's Workers' Day celebrations, which are going to be held in Potchefstroom today. It's where we find our Tebogo Phakedi, who's watching those developments and joins us now live. And of course, Tebogo, you know, at a local government level, the northwest is home to some municipalities that are really struggling. It goes without saying that this has a cascading effect on the plight of workers there.
Most definitely, and a good morning to you and of course to the viewers. We are coming to you from Ikageng Stadium in Potchefstroom, where this, of course, as we have stated, is the provincial leg of Cosatu rally. As you know, that the country is commemorating as Day, almost 4 decades since the commemoration of Workers' Day, and of course we know that Cosatu is holding the main rally in the Western Cape, but here in the Northwest Province, the issues, the complaints and workers that are disgruntled, quite a similar picture with that of the national picture. Of course, we had Cosatu recommitting to attend to address the issues of what they term slavery, wages, retrenchments, and of course, you know, the Northwest Province has many mines, if one can say a number of mines here, and they've been calling for these mines to stop the retrenchments of workers. We've seen a number of mine workers staging sit-ins at different mines in the province. For an example, your Impala and Bakubung, we have covered where mine workers were staging a sit-in. If my colleague Mzwake Chabalala can just show you, the program has not yet started, but we are seeing workers making their way to the stadium. This rally will be addressed by the NUM affiliate, the president of NUM, that is Dan Balipile. But of course, we just want to hear from workers and young people that are unemployed, to just hear from them what is it that they expect to hear, as this is held every year on the 1st of May. Thank you so much for your time. You can just give us your name. You said you are unemployed. You can just talk about that, and how are you surviving in this economy, and what is it that you want to hear today?
Oh, thank you very much, my sister. My name is Makhalima Rabase. I'm staying at extension 11 17881. I'm unemployed currently. I've been receiving 350, but I receive it sometime, and now it has even employment. I don't work now because what happened last time is that I went to work and I got to be eliminated, and it did not help. Now I'm not working. It's a struggle for me. I'm still looking, and there are other projects that are coming, but I'm still looking without anything coming forward. So I would want to ask with you also that you ask for us as well, as the people who are poor here in Potchefstroom. You go and claim that we also be taken, like we have no mines here in Potchefstroom. You can come, at least as a government, come take a few and then take them to other provinces, so that we grow as people, as well as the economy included. I would like to take this time and appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time. He is one of the young unemployed people here in the Northwest. The province is sitting at 42.2% of unemployment, and of course this is one of the issues that different unions are touching on. You said you are from the textile industry. Of course, you'll introduce yourself to us. What are the challenges there?
My name is Kabelo Mutuba. Ke say ke mo Potche ka mmereko. Mama na ntwe kareng ba re sokolisa ka yona, or gongwe ra e kreya mo ga se bakanyana ke di body boots, body overall, mare bana le gore na tsone
ke eng so batlang go sutla gompieno?
Se ka ratang go sutla ke go tla gore miti o re tle mo goneo re bona gore go ya kae mama ka one nna ke tlhaga itse se mama ke rentile mo Potche. So ne ka rata go tla gore a ba ka se laganile go gore ba bereki ba re tlhagang ko ba re hirile mo Potche, a ba ka se re patele di-room or
Thank you so much for your time. He's from the textile industry, and of course he's raising the issue of protective clothing, as we know that unions have also touched on the working conditions where you find workers from different sectors not having when they are working. But the other one from the textile industry will tell us the challenges that they are faced with, the message you want to hear today.
Good morning. My name is Lucky Masihu, and I'm from Supported Enterprises, which is one of the auspices of Department of Labor. It's a sector where it employs people living with disability. So the challenges that we have at our sector is that I would like maybe the company to introduce some of the ways on how to accommodate each and every disability that we have in South Africa, because some of the at our sector doesn't accommodate all the disabilities that we have around the country. And whereas they say it's a sector that employs people living with disability.
Thank you so much for your time. Inclusion of disabled people is what he is asking for. I just want to engage Cosatu here in the Northwest Province. You know, of course, different and many unions affiliated to Cosatu. We've seen nurses complaining, doctors complaining that they've went to school, they've got qualifications, yet they are not working. We hear from the textile industry, they are talking about protective clothing that they do not have going to work, unemployment. These are the issues that Cosatu has recommitted to attend to, and it's, you know, almost 4 decades now with Cosatu commemorating Workers' Day. What is it that they should expect to hear today, and what has been the progress in the Northwest?
Indeed, we still continue to see the workers suffering from different kind of austerities, despite the effort from the state proclaiming and enacting a number of laws that are intended to protect the workers. We have seen the violation of the laws from the private sector in particular. We see continuous sectors failing to provide all those protective clothing, to provide the PPE as required by the law. And it is something that we want to combat, working together with the Department of Labor, the labor inspectors, to enforce that all the labor laws are being enforced, making sure that all the employers comply with each and every piece of the legislation that we have in our country, so that we can have safe working environment in every workplace, including in the farms, in the textile, in the mining, every sector of the economy that we are working on. Again, we are seeing there's some sort of what we can call an investor boycott, investment boycott from the investors. We are seeing many companies taking all their profit out of the country to all other countries, and we are seeing an investment in sort of the stock exchange rather than an investment into the industries. The manufacturing capacity of the country has been depleted. We know that the issue of load shedding played an impact, but we don't think that is the main reason why there has been disinvestment. We have seen that a number of mines are now saving 189. They intend to retrench many workers, although there's still sufficient supply of raw materials that is remaining underground. There's still a demand, but because they want to mechanize and they don't want to employ many workers, because they know when they employ workers, they must comply with the occupational health and safety and many other labor laws. We see that kind of retaliation from the private sector in violation of the law and defying what the state has put into place to protect the workers. We say, yes, there's been 44 decades of Cosatu, there's been 3 decades of the democratic dispensation. We still have got a lot to do to democratize the workplace, to make sure that the workplace, it is an environment where it is safe, workers can feel free to go to a workplace at any time and any time of the day, and they feel comfortable to go there.
Yeah, just briefly, when is this program expected to start? You had said 10 o'clock.
We are going to start at the latest by 20 past 11. We are seeing that the buses are really arriving. As you can see, that the numbers are starting to be satisfactory. So at around 20 past 10, we should be starting the program. We are expecting the leadership from the national, the president of NUM is here. We are expecting the NEC member of the ANC, the deputy general secretary of SANCO is here. We are also expecting the central committee member of SABC. They will be giving a message to the workers here. We will also plead our solidarity with the people of Palestine. So we have a young girl who is a school-going girl here in Tebogo, who's going to give a speech in support of the people of Palestine. He's a Palestinian by origin, but he's residing here in South Africa. So we continue to pledge our solidarity with the people of Palestine and all other people who are facing challenges in the whole So we are committed to the international working class struggle.
Thank you so much. That is Kopano Kunupi, the Provincial Secretary of Cosatu here in the Northwest Province. As we know that today is Workers' Day here in the province, is the provincial rally that will be addressed by the NAM President Den Balipile. Of course, retrenchments, wages are some of the things they are talking about. We know NAM now has been on a marathon of engagements, wage negotiations, and we know that next week will be the last round of those negotiations on the steel industry. But we are here to hear what is it that NAM President will be saying to the workers who are to this day still expecting to hear the message of hope. For now, back to you in studio, Ayanda.
Right, Tebogo Phakedi, thanks very much indeed. Tebogo is part of our team in Potchefstroom, that's in the northwest.